Hey guys, good morning. I just wanted to jump on and share with you that today we have our circuit court hearing at 1:15. This is for our Sexual Abuse Protective Act that I have filed. This is also for the guardian ad litem paperwork that I have also filed, which basically means that I'm acting in the best interest of my child. And so that would give the judge, the permission to give me custody of my son, since I have been basically had all of my parental rights and custody taken away back in 2011, 2012, when Judge Larry Medlock tried to remove my parental rights because I refused to live in the same state as my abuser, because I refused to continue being abused by my abuser. So I lived in Oregon most of my life, and then I moved back east for 10 years, and that's when I had my son with his dad. We were never married. I was always the custodial parent. And then when I chose to move back to Oregon, because at that point he had not seen our son in almost 8 months, that is when the judge and the father and his attorney at the time decided to go after me, and it has been nonstop ever since. And so it's basically been attack the victim, attack the domestic violence victim. As you guys know, the father beat the living daylights out of me back when my son was 9 months old, and I was bruised for about a month, and he spent less than 1 hour in jail. His mom bailed him immediately right out. He basically was booked and released. And what he does now is bounce from Indiana to Kentucky, and he bounces in between the different cities. And so that's how he stalks and harasses women, and he doesn't get caught because he bounces in between the lines, and then he goes deep down into Kentucky as well. And each different county does not report. And so if any of you out there are private investigators, or, have some background in computers and stuff like that, we are looking to pull his IP address. We are looking to pull his cell phone information. We are looking to pull all the data on him that is public record, and see what is there, because my son has made it known that he has harassed other women besides me. He has had law enforcement called on him in a couple different counties, and so we want to find those records, and we want access to them to be able to use them against him in court, because he is harassing women, he is stalking them. It would not surprise me if there's porn on his phone or on his home computer. And we just want to prevent him from continuing to abuse my son, or abusing other women, or anybody else for this matter. This person's family members, think highly of him. They don't understand what is happening right now. They don't see the sexual abuse. They don't see the physical abuse. They don't understand all of this case at all, because they're so mind warped by this man and by his mother. It is unreal. So this is what happens, you guys, when you are the minority. Not that I'm saying that I'm proud to be the minority. I don't want to be that 10% white people, but I want to be educating you all. I want to be, a sounding board for those families who are struggling and they're not sure how they're going to get through this. Every day is a struggle, and we have to figure out what we need to do to get through that day. Some days are really hard, some days are not that hard, and we are going to keep pushing this issue no matter what, and we are going to fight for justice for my son as well as myself, and we feel like we deserve that. We have waited almost 9 years for this case to come to this far. And so I think today is a huge step in this case, and I truly believe that with the support that we have across the nation, as well as the Bikers Against Child Abuse, they are standing with us. And so I want to thank them, tremendously for all of their support and all of their hard work. It is just now beginning, and so we have a long road ahead of us, and I look forward to my relationship with the Bikers, and I look forward to whatever that brings, because I know that God has put me in this place for a reason, and he is going to ensure that my son and I are safe, and that we are protected. And so, you guys, when I came on Facebook right before COVID hit, and I was marketing my business. I had about 95 friends. Now I have almost 4,000 friends on Facebook. Facebook is my main platform. I am now, trying to spin every platform, but it is super hard. It's just me, and I do have a couple people who do things for me, but it's very, very minimal, very limited, and when they do respond, it is different than what I respond. And so I do have some chatbots set up on my A Child's Rights page. If anyone needs anything, please reach out on that page, and I will support those families in need. Even though I'm going through my own difficult time at this time, I will still do my best to make a call to action for you, or seek out resources for you, or hook you up with somebody who can navigate you the rest of the way. So please reach out to me if you're a family in need, or if you know someone who's being abused or involved in a civil rights case or involved in an interstate transfer case. As you guys know, most interstate transfer cases don't ever close. They don't ever get the satisfaction of, a mom or a dad or a family saying, like, we're comfortable in where we are and our custody transferred. That does not very likely happen. And I have worked with so many domestic violence advocates, and every single one of them told me, Crystal, it sounds like you know more about your case than what we do, and there's nothing we can do for you. So every single one of these advocates, you guys, have dropped my case because they could not do anything for me. And they felt like I knew more about the legal system, more about this case closure, and more about how to get it closed than they did. And so I'm not claiming to be a genius. I'm not claiming to be a saint. I'm not claiming to be anybody special. All I know is the law, and I've studied it really well, and I've worked hard for 8 years so I can help these families understand it better and get their cases closed, get their children home, and protect these children and families, you guys. That is my ultimate goal, is to save lives. And so it doesn't always mean giving money. It doesn't always mean giving food. Sometimes it's just advice. Sometimes it's a shoulder to cry on. Sometimes it's just, an ear to listen. Sometimes it's trash bags. What if they needed to just bag up their stuff? Okay. Trash bags don't cost a lot, you guys. And for me personally, if you need a trash bag, I will give you a trash bag. Okay. We are all in different stages of our cases, in different stages of life, and we all have to unite and help each other during this time. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Feel free to like and share this video. Hit subscribe if you are watching the YouTube, and you will be notified of any new videos that I do. I think during this time right now, every single parent across America should be watching these videos and educating themselves, educating their family members, and passing them along, because you could be next. You have a better chance of having your child taken away by DHS than you do winning the lottery, okay? And that is huge. And so no matter where you are in this world, I want you to understand that your risk is high. But if you educate yourself and prepare yourself for when they come to your home, you are 10 times less likely to be victimized or targeted. So please understand that. Please watch these videos. Please educate yourself about how to prepare for CPS or DHS coming to your door or trying to violate you. Thank you guys, everyone. Crystal Anderson.